Hey, folks. Ooh, I really want to move this. Again later. Is that for real? Hey, guys. Thanks for joining. Hey, my name is Hard Money Gary. I fund real estate deals all across the country, helping business owners build and scale their rental portfolio, as well as get into flipping houses. I do that by sourcing fix and flip loans, otherwise known as hard money. Hard money is a real estate investing tool that investors use in order to be able to buy, fix, and flip properties, as well as buy, fix up properties to rent. You get money towards the purchase price and up to 100% of the rehab budget reimbursed to you as you go through the milestones of the project. These are short-term, higher interest loans that you don't want to be in very long, but nevertheless, you're using other people's money to fund most of the project. Go ahead and drop your states in the chat. Love to see where everybody's from. I work in 46 of the 50 states. The only states that we don't work in are North Dakota, South Dakota, Alaska, and Hawaii. Illinois, what's up? We had a couple deals come through in Chicago recently. A multi-unit property for $634,000. It was a 3-unit. We pitched it. We pitched some terms on it at least. Flo Rida, all right, thanks for coming through. Hey guys, my name is Hard Money Gary. I fund real estate. Mike, what's up? I fund real estate deals all across the country, helping business owners build and scale their rental portfolio, as well as get into flipping houses. I do that by sourcing fix and flip loans, otherwise known as hard money. Hard money is a real estate investing tool that investors use in order to be able to buy, fix, and flip properties, as well as buy, fix up properties to rent. You get money towards the purchase price and up to 100% of the rehab budget reimbursed to you as you go through the milestones of the project. This is a little bit of a different setup than I normally have for the lives, but we're going into 2026. It's going to be a new season for everything, and the Hard Money Gary setup that we had in 2025 is just no longer going to produce the same results that we're looking for. Okay. So every now and again, you have to change it up. And in honor of John Cena Day, I'm breaking out the hustle, loyalty, and respect hat. I got my microphone. So for those of you in here, let's get your states in the chat. Love to see where everybody's from. Dalton, welcome to the show. My name is Hard Money Gary. I fund real estate deals all across the country, helping business owners build and scale their rental portfolios, as well as fix and flip houses. I do that by sourcing fix and flip loans, otherwise known as hard money. Hard money sounds scary, but in the end, it's the most easily accessible and widely available tool for new and experienced investors to be able to close on real estate deals reliably. Okay. Now, I am an open book. I will tell you. Where's your jersey? I know. Let's go. Do you cover Florida? Florida, yes. There are some lenders that don't fund in Florida right now, and it's mainly due to the insurance issues and everything else that is going on the Gulf Coast of Florida. But I have several lenders that are still funding in Florida for fix and flips, new construction. Minimum loan amount to work with me, it's got to be $150,000 loan amount or more. In Texas, we have 100% funding in Texas. If you are in Texas and you have a minimum credit score of 640 and you have a deal that pencils out 70% loan to cost, I've closed on 2 wholesale deals recently with 100% funding on the total cost, purchase, and rehab. If you're in Kentucky, Ohio, or Indiana, we have 100% funding for fix and flips and fixed to rents. California, we work in 46 of the 50 states. The only states that we don't work in are North Dakota, South Dakota, Alaska, and Hawaii. So you guys might be interested in what even is hard money. Well, hard money is a tool that you use in your arsenal amongst your private money lenders, amongst your business funding, your lines of credit, your home equity lines of credit, your self-directed IRA. It's another tool in the toolbox that you can use as a real estate investor given the right scenario. What's the right scenario? The property needs work. We're not looking for pretty houses. In fact, the uglier, the better. I want to see that you're getting a discount on the deal. What is a discount? What is a discount? How do you even find a discounted property? Go ahead and drop some reasons why someone would sell their property fast for cash or some issues. What are reasons why people would want to sell their house fast at death? Okay. And they inherit a property. That's called probate. I'm working a deal right now where mom died, son's still living in the house. Okay. And he is not the one on the mortgage, but they are going into foreclosure. So the investor that we're working with is going to make an offer of $120,000. There's very light rehab. The issue here is death and foreclosure. So that stacked together is high distress. They need to sell. They need to sell quickly. And because that is the highest priority, you can't work out seller financing because the bank is going to take it. You can't do a lease option because the bank is going to take it. All right. You could use a private money lender, but you have to make sure that the person that you've been borrowing from still has cash available to close like right now. Hard money, widely available, easily accessible for all experience types and credit profiles. There's only one rule for the live. The rule for the live is that while I am yapping, you are tapping. If you're not tapping, then you're chatting. You're putting emojis in the chat. You're putting your states in the chat. You're certainly putting your questions in the chat. All right, let's get through these here. Okay, upfront points. All right, Tanya. So the way that loans are structured is you're going to pay points. Points are percentage points of the total loan amount. That is what you will pay the lender when you close. That is mainly the main profit center for the lender up front. That's how they can keep the lights on to be able to still fund your deal moving forward. Okay? That's their compensation. And if you were to work with me as a broker, part of my compensation is in there as well. For every $100,000 there is on a loan amount, a point is 1,000. Tanya says, it sounds like you're a broker, not a direct lender. Correct. Yes. Corella says, I really, really hate my neighbor. Cost on a $230,000 loan for 2 years. House value is $450 as is. Needs next week. All right, the time is now. My time is up. My time is now. You can't see me. My time is now. Go ahead and email me and we can get you booked on a funding review call. We have availability on Monday to go over your deal. We just got to know a little bit more of the details and we'll be able to get you a term sheet. What's the interest rate like? Interest rates on hard money loans are actually trending down. So I used to have my shtick and in my bag at 11 to 13%. I can still offer that, but it's a lot more competitive right now. I've been able to produce some term sheets that are in 9.64 and 9.99 range. So when you're getting that low on the interest rate, quick money that you don't have to qualify for based off of your income, you're closing in the name of your business, and there's no tax returns required. It's based on the deal. You can buy a shitty house quickly. Convenience, my friend. Convenience. You can close in days, not weeks. How does that get structured? Well, you can't have everything, okay? You can't have everything. If you want to close quick, you're going to pay for it, okay? If you have a little bit more runway, interest rate can get a little bit lighter. If you're trying to close in 2 days, come on, you're trying to close in 2 days, 14, 15, 16%. But you're trying to close in 2 days. You got 3 weeks, 9.99%. Right? It's convenience. The next fees that you want to look for are the points. We just went over that a little bit ago, but points are percentage points of the total loan amount. Okay. So for every $100,000 there is, a point would be $1,000. So you have a $300,000 loan at 2 points. That's $6,000 in gross commission. I mean, for real, but gross origination. At my condo, I have a ton of issues with my upstairs neighbors. I'd love to sell. Okay. Condos are cool. We can do non-warrantable condos with some lenders right now. They're typically a little small. In my opinion, just on condos in general, as far as like distress goes, there's only so much you can do with some like high-rise condos because your next door neighbors are all the same type of unit. So whenever they sell, they pretty much sell for the same thing. So your variance in what you're going to be able to do to the property, condos are better rentals in that scenario because you're putting the money into it and you're making sure your guests are happy. Hey guys, thanks for joining. My name's Hard Money Gary. I fund real estate deals all across the country, helping business owners build and scale their rental portfolio, as well as get into flipping houses. I do that by sourcing fix and flip loans, otherwise known as hard money. Hard money is a real estate investing tool that investors use in order to be able to buy, fix, and flip properties, as well as buy, fix up properties to rent. You get money towards the purchase price and up to 100% of the rehab budget reimbursed to you as you go through the milestones of the project. My core clients are following the BRRRR strategy. That's buy, rehab, rent, refinance, and repeat. They're using the hard money loan up front to buy and rehab the property, and then they use the DSCR loan to pay off the hard money loan, with the goal being that they've improved the property so much so that they can pull up to 75, potentially 80% of the new value, paying off the hard money loan and potentially accessing more liquidity to roll into the next deal. Go ahead and drop your states in the chat. Love to see where everybody's from. We work in 46 of the 50 states. The only states that we don't work in are North Dakota, South Dakota, Alaska, and Hawaii. Okay. So Dalton, those ones are hard, right? Because you're buying a house for 20 grand. You got $50,000 reno, and it's a $203,000 ARV. That's a home run. I mean, your cost is less than 50 cents on the dollar. But is that ARV guaranteed? How are you getting such a deep discount? And when it's structured, when you see a deal where the rehab is just so much higher than the purchase price, it's just rough. And unless it's a deal where you're making 150% profit, and then I just got to question how you're picking up the deal. And if you're doing it legit, then let's get it funded. Gloria says, say all that again. Okay. I'll do it again, but we got to get to 3,000 likes. Tippity tap the screen. Go ahead and give me some punches in the face. In 2026, I'm using my own hard money and flipping in 60 to 90 days. No interest. Wow, Holly, that's amazing. How many deals are you able to do at a time? That's pretty cool. 60 to 90 days. That's really efficient, really proficient, really showing the system at work. And if you are like Holly, then you have graduated beyond just one form of funding for your deals. You must have private money lenders, lines of credit, business funding. You have to have self-directed IRA, private money lenders. You also need to have your own cash and like a home equity line of credit. You need all these tools. Hard money is just one other tool in case those other tools aren't available to you. Screwdrivers drive screws into the wall. Hammers drive nails. Took 20 years to get there. Exactly, Holly. She a real one. She a real one. I actually need to get some business funding lined up. Okay, Dalton, let's do it, dude. Holly, where are you from? We digging the microphone, folks? It's the debut. What do we think? Oregon, builder developer for 20 years, getting back into it in 2026. All right. Amazing. Do you do like build to rent, or do you do build to subdivisions, or are you just building spec builds one at a time? Or you said 2 to 3 at a time? That's pretty cool, man. Where are you finding the land? That's cool too. All in Oregon. Hey guys, thanks for joining. My name is Hard Money Gary. I fund real estate deals all across the country, helping business owners build and scale their rental portfolio as well as get into flipping houses. I do that by sourcing hard money. Hard money is a real estate investing tool that investors use in order to be able to buy, fix, and flip properties, as well as buy, fix up properties to rent. You get money towards the purchase price and up to 100% of the rehab budget reimbursed to you as you go through the milestones of the project. These are short-term, higher interest loans that you don't want to be in very long, but nevertheless, you're using other people's money to fund most of the project. That's other people's money, okay? Keeping your cash on hand so that you can put out marketing dollars to find the next deal. Once you get into the flipping business, you got to keep flipping. Once you get into the rental property business, you got to keep buying rentals or managing them or structuring them differently. Improving and layering up single families, multifamilies, commercial. Put your states in the chat. Love to see where everybody's from. We work in 46 of the 50 states. Sweet. I don't need your tax returns though, Holly. No tax returns required. No proof of income, personal income. We just need to see cash. Cash available to close and start your rehab before draws. So what do you guys want to talk about? Oh, John, what's up, dude? Come to us live. Exactly. Hard Money Gary here on the scene reporting about financing in the real estate industry. Today we're talking about hard money. Hard money is a real estate investing tool that investors use in order to be able to buy, fix, and flip properties, as well as buy, fix up properties to rent. You get money towards the purchase price and up to 100% of the rehab budget reimbursed to you as you go through the milestones of the project. As sourced and verified by multiple lenders already in the comments, we can close as quick as cash as soon as title is ready. Assignment deals, wholesale, off market. I couldn't, Dalton. I couldn't. It's a must follow. Hey guys, thanks for joining. My name's Hard Money Gary. We're talking about the most easily accessible and widely available tool for closing on distressed properties, competing with cash offers, and closing on assignment deals. I am a professional at closing assignment deals. As a former acquisitions manager for dozens of wholesalers, I know how the structure of the game goes and can help you get to the finish line with 100% of your assignment fee paid at closing through the loan, not on the side, so you can be legitimate. Holly, I can get you below 9 if you put enough money down. Oh, it's true. It's damn true. Yeah, Holly, something like where you're putting, 30% down, you can control the interest rate pretty much. And that's how they're structured too. You can get a low interest rate on hard money if you put enough money down. It's in the 8s and 9s for the cheapest funds right now, but what you get, you do get what you pay for. Just so you guys know. I work with boutique shops, boutique private money lenders that do hard money, and they are at 12 and 13%. But the draws are simpler, more than one deal with the firm, and you're going to it's just kind of a great relationship. And most of the time, those clients leave me immediately. They just go and work directly with those private lenders. But since the relationship is good, it is how we can, I'm going to be able to offer them DSCR loans so they come back. It's just, that's how we operate. I'm the guy that knows the lenders. I'm the guy that knows the lenders and how they operate and can get the deal done for you. You never worked with a hard money lender before. Why would you just choose one? How could you just choose one? What would you know? You don't know how to shop for hard money. I mean, you probably could. You watch a few of my videos because I just drop all the game right here. But what do you know? You don't know how to shop for hard money. It's not rocket science, but do you know how to get the deal closed? Do you know what happens in every single scenario? Do you know the standard turnaround times? Do you know the people in the office and can pick, hey, I'm probably not a good fit for Susan this week. Like, maybe we get back to Tiffany. Can she be the one on the file? Like, knowing that specific of a difference on how to get the deal closed can be a tremendous in experience wise as far as actually getting to the closing table on time. You would be surprised how many of people that pretend to do what I do miss their closings and then they call me. They say, Gary, I got 2 emails yesterday that said, save the day loan, please help. Happens a lot. You don't know that though, because you want to believe that 100% funding is for everyone, everywhere, for all deals ever. And you will just shop and shop and shop and shop and shop until you've realized that, hey, now I'm in a scenario where I'm under escrow. I'm going to lose $10,000 earnest money. I don't know the difference between lender A and lender B. Oops. First deal, exactly, 540 credit score. Sorry, I'm not calling you out. He got bad credit. Okay, like shit happens. Like work on it. But there's definitely a type. It's definitely a type. I'll say that. There's definitely a type of real estate investor. There are real estate investors that are bankable because it's not their only thing. I was working with a client who is a project manager for a large tech company. They make $230,000 a year, and they want to buy rental properties in the Midwest. Okay, at like $175 to $200 or $200,000 a pop. They do exist. Pete, you can use the email right there, Gary at hardmoneygary.com. Also, you can go to my profile right here, link in bio, apply for funding. Dalton is the one keeping the live going. I'm on the clock, though. Daughter's going to wake up any minute now. Figured I'd try it out. Low pressure. Weekend day. Low pressure. Or is this? How do we feel? Let me know what you got, TikTok. You want to talk real estate? I'm a guy talking in my kitchen with a microphone in my hand. Thought this was QVC for a second. Nah, it ain't QVC. This is HMG, the Hard Money Gary. What, you never seen me before? I got 36,000 followers because that means something to somebody somewhere, huh? Yeah. I'm consistent. I'm on this platform live Monday through Friday. This is my makeup. Honestly, I cheated on my goals this week. Transparency, cheated on my goals this week. I like to go live every day, Monday through Friday at 9 a.m. And on Wednesday, I missed it. The cleaning ladies were here, and Wednesday was just a punch in the face kind of day. But we bounced back on Thursday. And so now today, Saturday, it's the makeup. That air fryer, though, what's wrong with it? It's used, and it's in my house. What a bad guy. Oh, it says I like that air fryer. I didn't know. My dyslexia. All I saw was that air fryer, though. I didn't see the I like. I just saw that air fryer, though. Hi, Victoria. I don't know what that means. Hey guys, thanks for joining. My name is Hard Money Gary. I fund real estate deals all across the country, helping business owners build and scale their rental portfolio, as well as get into flipping houses. I do that by sourcing fix and flip loans, otherwise known as hard money. Hard money is a real estate investing tool that investors use in order to be able to buy, fix, and flip properties, as well as buy, fix up properties to rent. You get money towards the purchase price and up to 100% of the rehab budget reimbursed to you as you go through the milestones of the project. It's a short-term loan that you're using to close as quick as cash without having to provide any proof of income or tax returns required. You're competing with cash offers to fix and flip distressed properties. There's 5 indicators of distress. I'm going to give you one for free. That's the actual dilapidated, the ugly, the gross looking houses, but there's 4 other ones. Go ahead and drop those in the chat. We'll see if you guys can guess them. Also, the rule for the live is that while I am yapping, you are tapping. That means we need to be getting up to 3,000 likes. There's 9 people in here. That's like 3 likes per person. Not that hard. Just did it. Do I need to get a signed contract first before I contact you? No, but at least we're looking at a deal. I at least want to look at a deal. I can't be doing all the education on here and then giving all the free stuff out. We got a course going where you can download everything that you need to know. Shit, like ChatGPT can help you get all of the basics. If you want to get your deal done, book the call. I'll even tell you how I get paid. I don't even care. For me now, we just gotta. My goal with this thing now is personal brand. We gotta, like, it's a personal brand now. I'm gonna have business funding. I'm gonna have hard money loans, DSCR loans, credit repair. If it's not me doing it, I can't do all of it. I got partners. I am a broker. I work with nationwide lenders to provide cost-effective capital, regardless of the market that you're working in. We do work in 46 of the 50 states. The only states that we don't work in are North Dakota, South Dakota, Alaska, and Hawaii. Juan Salcedo says, hardest part, Gary, it's showing the seller proof of funds while trying to make an offer. Well, Juan, we do provide pre-approval letters, but I'm still going to want to see that you have some cash. So I'm grabbing bank statements and we're doing a soft credit check first. And we're going to do a funding review call so that I know intimately what your plans are for the deal. And that gets you a pre-approval letter. I do get a lot of text messages. To be honest with you, I get too many text messages of people that they've never talked to me before, but they need a proof of funds or a pre-approval. Like, we got to get on the call. We got to know what we're looking at. Like this chick, she just texted me right now. It's okay. I understand the business. Once I introduce you to a lender, like, I'm not guaranteed your business back. My hope is that when you look at your experience versus where you've been before and the vibe that we can work together as a team, somebody's that's consistent and can get you to the finish line, that's why you come back. I'm not going to be the cheapest. I mean, how do we afford these $30 microphones from TikTok Shop, right? How do we afford that? I'm usually charging between a point to a point and a quarter on top of the origination that the lenders are providing. But I have wholesale accounts. This is on purpose. They need me in their ecosystem to bring them clients that they don't pay for marketing dollars. I am a part of their sales force. They understand that. So I get a wholesale channel to provide you the same cost-effective capital that they would if you were to go direct. So they're okay with me doing it. And I fully understand that once I make the introduction, that there's a timeline of uncertainty of when you will probably go to one of them directly. It just happens. My clients do about, on average, 3 to 6 deals with me before they can need to move on to the next level. If they are starting from ground zero being, hey, Gary, we just formed our LLC. We want to be able to get some capital together so that we can start investing. Okay, great. You've got your LLC. Let's do your soft credit check. All right. Then I introduce you to my business funding team so that they can get you recapitalized, access to anywhere between $50,000 to $150,000 in working capital so that you can maybe buy properties as is cash. Then my hard money loans come in second and finish the job. Or it's a blend of the business funding and working capital being a part of the down payment and then the hard money loan coming in on top. We can fund up to 90% of the purchase price and then up to 100% of the rehab budget fairly easily and widely available across the country. You need a 700 credit score and access to around 30% of your total cost. So what that means is if you're buying a house for $200,000 and you're fixing it up for $50,000, you want to be able to sell it for $375,000. You got to show me that you have 30% of that $250,000. So if you have access to on your bank account anywhere between $60,000 to $80,000, we almost got a green light to get to closing in case the unimaginable shows up. Well, folks, this was fun. I had a lot of fun today. So what we're going to do is we're going to mix this in during the regularly scheduled time, Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. And yeah, microphone. We'll see.